What's going on, boys and girls? Sergeant Ty here. We are back with Avorion, Episode 1, Season 2. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into this, but I want to start off with a couple things first. First things first, Episode 1s with YouTube algorithm are absolutely key to bringing in new subscribers, bringing in new followers, however you want to look at it, bringing in new people so that way they can check out the game. So please, if you'd like anything with this episode, if you want to see more of this content, if you want to request to see something in particular, definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. That does actually more for the algorithm. It means more to the algorithm if you hit that subscribe button, so please do hit that and put it in the comment fields down below what you would like to see, what you liked, what you didn't like, what would you like to see changed. Go forth from there. Now, second thing is, with the game, last season we had a total of 185 hours 23 minutes worth on Insane. 9 ships, 12 sectors, 2,131 sectors discovered, and there was 3 mods. Now, what my plan is with a new season, we're going to go normal, we're going to still go insane. We're going to start off with Season 2 Dummy. It's kind of the name I decided to go with. And for the seed, if anybody wants to follow along, we're going to do Season 2 Dummy. Collision is going to be full. We don't need the tutorials. And when it comes to mods, we are only using the cooldown mod, nothing else. The reason being, a lot of people were complaining about the mods that I was using last season, which I completely and totally understand. So we are going to go only this mod unless I can find another one that is better for no cooldowns, and that is just a convenience for me. I don't want to spend 3 hours waiting for jumps to make a 30-45 minute episode. Which brings me to my second point, or third point, fourth point. I lost count. Numbers is too long ago. I don't know how to count anymore. Anyways, next point is we are going to be we're going to be doing this in a lot different fashion. This time around, it's going to be a lot more tutorial based because my season 1 did not describe how to do things very well. So I'm going to be doing everything with you guys, so this way we can any new players know exactly how to get started and do it well. So first things first, we have to mine. And I'm going to go into other points while we mine, but for now I'm going to show you. You see how there's like this lava looking light up stuff on this rock. This means that this rock is iron, and this is definitely something we're going to want to mine. What you do is you put your pointer on there and you left click and you just kind of hold. Easiest way to do this, by the way, especially with these bigger rocks, is if you put it on something, escape out, escape back in, you can let your finger off that trigger and you'll be able to continually mine without hurting your finger. So this is definitely something that is going to be a huge help for you going down the road. So, now next thing. Last season, we kind of were rushing towards the core. So I wanted to show how to get to the core on insane level as quickly as possible. This time, we're going to take it a little bit slower. We're going to set up infrastructure because of one big problem I kept having was I kept running out of resources for new ships. Whether it was iron, whether it was titanium, whether it was something. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to set up 5, 10, 20 ships, I don't know, however many we need per sector. So we're going to have plenty of ships bringing us in resources so we don't have to go back and manually get all of the resources. So, now next thing, now that we have iron done, what you're going to be looking for, and I saw the piece, let's see if I can find it, there it is. The white stuff right here, this means it's titanium, titanium, unobtainium, however you want to pronounce it. And your best bet again, left click, escape back out, and there you go. Just kind of aim for the core because it's going to break apart. Now we got a letter. So how you access the letters easily. First of all, if you hold shift, you got your mouse controls, so you can X out of things, or you can just kind of go up here and click on stuff. But because we have a letter, what we're going to do is we're going to press L as soon as I get this taken care of. Press L, and you got your things here. Click on the one you want, say take all. Now you're going to press P as in Papa, come over to your inventory, and double click on titanium so you can activate it so you can build with it. Let's get a little bit closer to these. And we're just going to continually mine. This is what we're going to do for the beginning parts. I have a basic ship that I kind of designed that works well and it has room for growth, and that's what we're going to kind of go for. And we're just going to keep mining until I have enough resources for it, which is going to take a little while, but it gives us something to do. Now, let's see. When it comes to ships, yes, I have a notepad here that I'm actually looking on. When it comes to ships here, we're actually going to be stealing most people's designs. I'm not going to be designing many, if any. I have the first ship that I'm kind of going to do because it's kind of interesting, at least, for an iron titanium ship. And we're just going to continually mine around. Now, here's something else. These rocks right here. Sometimes, if you take those out, the core is actually a resource. So you're going to see me from time to time coming through here, taking out just one little tiny section to be able to look for things. Now, a little bit more about the basic controls. You have WASD like most things. W makes you go forward. S makes you go backwards. If you look on the top of the screen up here, you can actually see the speed that I'm going. Yellow means backwards. Forward is blue, then it changes colors once you get to a different thing. Boost is spacebar. Let's see. You got Q and E. So Q goes down. E goes up on a XYZ axis. Z and X, you got a little roll rotation. So if we're coming over here to these, what you want to do is press W and then hold the spacebar down, and you're going to see 300 meters per second. So these are just some of the basic controls of how to function with the game. So that way you don't jump in there all like, holy crap, what do I do? This is just kind of some of the basic controls, because I tried doing basic controls on Season 1. However, because of my audio, because I was brand new to YouTube and I didn't know what I was doing, it just didn't explain a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to make that right by doing it correctly this time around, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Escape out. Oh, there we go. See, I do the escape out. Is it exploited in the game? Now, that's a controversial kind of topic here. I think no, because it's been a part of the game for a long time. So I think at this point, because they haven't patched it, I don't think it's actually an exploit. So other people might think otherwise. So, what we need to do, escape out. Oh, didn't do it right. There we go. And we're just going to kind of continue right here. So, alright. Let's go ahead and just mine up a bunch of this stuff. Let's do a tiny little time lapse of the resources we need. Because we need a total of, if I press B as in Bob, you can see the founding ship. It's going to take 500 iron from the get-go. And if I remember correctly, it was 8,000 iron and like 3,000 titanium, something like that. So I am going to continue looking around and try to find something. This rock, though, with it being as square as it is, that's like a perfectly, well, it's not perfectly square, but it's squarer than most rocks. I have a sneaking suspicion this rock is actually going to be holding resources. I want to show it on camera so that way you guys believe me. Once you guys get the subsystems and stuff like that, you'll be able to scan all these asteroids and you'll see. See, like, there we go. Here's a huge iron one. Escape out, and guess what? I'm just going to sit here while this bar goes down. My hands are completely off the keyboard. So, I will bring you guys back once we have enough resources, and then we'll talk about shipbuilding and the basics, so this way you know kind of what to do. Alright, I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, so quick thing also. With this season, I already have 36 of the achievements done of the 68. So I'm only 53% of the way done. However, what I would like to do in this season, by the end of the season, before I kill the final boss, at the very core, I would like to be able to complete all of these. And some of these are very specific to the Rift. And that's why I eventually broke down and got the DLC, not waited for them to give it to me. So I would like to be able to complete that, but let's go back to the game real quick. Alright, so with the game, now, a couple more controls I would like to walk you guys through. If you press N as in November, you're going to be able to go into what's called strategic mode. Now with strategic mode, you can go ahead and look at the entire sector. So if you press Q and E, you're going to go up and down. And you're going to see the rocks going up and down. Now, as you move along and everything and zoom out and everything, things move a lot faster when you're zoomed out. So there's a quick tip. Because with that, you can actually go like this and go, there's a rock. It's 51 kilometers away from me. There's a bunch more rocks. There's a bunch of things. And look, we even have a asteroid here that we can claim and sell. So there's perfect. There's our money. So we're going to go ahead and head over towards this area. Well, no, not yet. How much money do we have? 10,000. We have enough for a basic ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to press B for build. We're going to put this is going to be called Noob Turtle. Wow. If I can spell, there we go. And we're going to press OK with that. That leaves us with a block. And with this block, we're going to press B again. You're going to see which way is forward. So this is the front of the ship. This is the rear ship. The reason why we want to get this up and running is you're going to be able to mine faster and move faster. And that's the whole point of building a ship. And I'm going to walk through all the basics and then we'll get to the advanced stuff as we get there. So, when you first start out and you go to press B to build onto your ship, you're going to want to get your engines. Now, if you press and let go of shift while you're clicked onto a box, it matches to the size of that particular thing. So if we had, I just want to throw this as an example. You see how it goes to the full size there? There we go. And what I'm doing there is I'm pressing shift and then, not Z, sorry, A, S, and D, and then you have W, so that way you can know which way you're going. A and W are apparently the same, but this way you can stretch out your blocks accordingly. So, back to this. We're going to want a fairly significant engine to start out with. So we'll start off with something like this. We're going to need full rotation, so we're going to go ahead and click it to this box. We're going to press A because we want to stretch it out just a little bit. We're going to put that on both sides because the further you have these out, the better the turning ability is. So if we kind of do something like this, and remember, these are very ugly designs that work. That's the whole point of what they are for. We're not going to put an engine on for right now. We need some crew quarters. I'm pressing Shift and S. We want to shrink that down, but it's not going to work. So we're going to manually do this. And we want to bring this in because we don't need very much. Now remember, when you build these, you're going to want to be next to a station. That's why I came right over here to this refinery, because you're going to need crew for your ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to press Shift X so that way it mirrors on the other side what we're doing. So you can see it puts this line straight down the middle. That way you don't have to go click there, then come over here, click this side. It just does it automatically. We're going to put a tiny little flight recorder in, because we don't need a big one. Shrink it down to this itty bitty little tiny thing. We'll put it... I don't know. I guess we'll just make it a 1x1 block on either side. So now, technically, the ship is flyable. You can do whatever you want with this ship, and it's fully maneuverable. Flies and everything. However, you're going to need that crew. But we're going to add a bit more to it, and this design is going to change once we have enough resources. I'm going to put the ship that I've designed already as kind of a basic builder. We don't need gyros technically, but I have gyros on the ship that I have kind of designed. You're going to see these little tiny ships. Don't worry about them. They actually do mean nothing. So we got crew quarters. We don't need cargo bay because we don't have R-type miners. My next big thing is turret bases. We're going to flatten that down so it's 0.5. Put them right there. And we're going to put there. Whoops, I didn't mean to put a second. Let's kind of put them there. There we go. Now it's kind of even. If you hold right click, you can actually move the camera around. Left click puts everything down. Middle mouse selects whatever you want. If you press delete on your keyboard, it gets rid of it. So, I know for a fact we are going to be running out of power because, well, generation problems. Actually, we can go ahead and put generators on because we have iron. So let's go ahead and let's do something like that, but we don't have the coin. So we'll do something like this. There we go. Now, where is your landing? Right there. So we need to hire some crew. Slowly get over there. Press F, hire crew, and we're going to want at least one mechanic. Sometimes it does that where it says that you're not close enough. So just move a little bit closer and you'll be able to pick them up. Or we're going to have a dead dock still. I really wish they would fix that bug. So come on, let's get over here. Hire crew, we're going to do that. Why? Come on. Why do you hate me so much? Alright, let's head off to this dock. There we go. Hire crew, hire. Oh my goodness, I hate this sometimes why it does this. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. So let's head off this way. Let's go to our next station. Let's press N as in November. And let's head out to somewhere else that's closer. It looks like the shipyard is going to be the next closest thing, which is right there. Alright, so let's head off to there. I'll bring you back once I get there because this thing is stupid. Also, while I'm flying over here, I thought I'd throw this out. So Avorion from now on is going to be released Fridays at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's my thought process with 5 a.m. is that means it's 8 a.m. on the East Coast, which allows people to watch it as they're headed to work or they're getting ready for work, whatever. Hope you're not watching while headed to work. That sounds a little dangerous. And that's kind of the schedule I'm going to kind of go with is Fridays again at 5 a.m. And the battery's dead again. So Wednesdays, I'm going to be doing Starbase via stream through Twitch. So don't forget to come by and say hello there. Yeah, as I think of more things, I'll let you know. Also, if you have advanced questions, even though we're not in an advanced stage of gameplay, if you have any kind of questions about the game, don't be afraid to put them in the comments down below. I read every single comment and I respond to every single comment, even if it was designed or set forth for someone else. I still read it. I still comment. You can actually look through my comment history. I go through them all, so don't be afraid to ask questions because I have no problem helping. That's the whole point of me doing Avorion in the first place. This is pretty, I wouldn't say really advanced, but it definitely is an advanced game where you do have to kind of use a little bit of strategic gameplay. And mining, I'm going to be doing a lot of the mining on camera. So that way it's a full transparency. And I'm just going to speed it up because the mining is very boring. I don't have enough to talk about. And I'm not going to lie, that I just don't have enough. Alright, hire crew. We need an engineer. We're going to need a gunner. Oh, I'm out of money. That's not good. Which means I'm going to have to jump out of my ship. And I'm going to have to go claim that asteroid wherever it was. Somewhere right in there. Ah, there it is. So we're going to go claim this real quick. And yes, you can leave your ships behind. What I did was middle mouse button out. So I'm not clicked onto anything. And you press T as in Tango to be able to jump out and go to your drone. So there's the asteroid. I will bring you there or I'll bring you back in just a sec once we get there. Oh, also how you look around by still going where you want to go. That's not good. I'm out. Alright. The sector guys got him. Sweet. Ooh, look at that. There's something right there I want to get. I'll show you guys in just a second. But anyways, while holding W and spacebar to boost where you want to go, if you hold right mouse button, you can look around. Or you can shoot as you're flying. Which is really nice. Which is really, 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 really nice. Just so you guys know. Now, let's check out this letter. L again. Pirate troubles. Infested. Totally. Okay. Whatever. I'm not going to read most of that stuff. You guys are going to have to pause it and read it yourself if you want to. So now, you need to get within 0.2 kilometers or 200 meters within an asteroid. You press F as in Foxtrot and you claim it. Press F again and you sell it. Or you can found a mine for whatever you want to do, but as you can see, 9 million, 5 million. Yeah, I don't have close to enough credits. I have 805. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. And then we're going to shoot over here. Where was that blue piece? There it is. We're going to head right up there. Drifting a bit. Now, once you sell that, it is not yours anymore. You ram it, you lose faction loyalty, is the best way to put it. I'll explain the faction stuff at a later point, but it's not quite relevant. But blue, this light blue, teal, however you want to look at it, it means you are allies with them. Now, you can have factions, especially on Insane. You will have factions you are not friends with. Alright, there's a fine bolter. I'll take it. Now, these little bits you can collect if you have a cargo. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to press H as in hotel, which highlights the noob turtle, and you press T as in tango, and you jump back into your ship. Now, we're going to go ahead, middle mouse button, the dock, press F to dock it, hire crew. There we go, there's a gunner. We're going to need a mechanic, and let's get, I don't know, 5 crew members. And we're actually going to do a commander or a captain here. Now, we have 5 crew members. We're going to need a couple miners. And we will get these guys up, because you want these at 200%. I want my ship repaired a little faster. So now what we're going to do is we're going to press B to get into building mode again, and we're going to put on these standard mining lasers. There's those, and then we'll put the fine bolter right there, and we can't put anything else on. Now we have mail, press L, about the ship, we got a captain, yada yada. What we're going to do, woohoo! I'm curious. Saved designs. There's the real noob turtle. Do we have enough? We don't have enough titanium. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to press H as in hotel. So we're select our own ship that we're in. Press F, because remember, we are a drone. The ship is a separate entity. So you can control it while you're docked to it or in the ship, while your drone's in the ship. We're going to autopilot, and we're going to say mine sector. It's going to do its thing and go off in mine. We're going to set the guns up so 1 is attack, 2 is mining. We're going to turn off, I can't turn off the main gun. But as you can see, my hands are off. It is doing its own thing. It's mining up all the iron, the titanium. It can see the hidden ores too. So that's actually a huge bonus. So, anyways, we're going to let this thing kind of do its thing. I would like to put a subsystem in, but as you can see, we don't have any. So, we're going to let this mine up. We're going to do a time lapse of it. Once we hit enough titanium, then we will go ahead and switch up ships, and I will bring you guys back. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of time lapses because the mining is this game is very mine intensive, especially at the beginning. So I'm sorry about all the time lapses. I'm sorry about all that. However, that's also the game. I want you guys to know the full extent of the game and what I'm going through right now. Or if you don't have the game and you're looking to buy the game yourself, this is what to expect. This way you know fully. Because a lot of content creators cut this stuff out and they just show you the ships, the fighting, the this, the that, and stuff like that. So, collision avoidance. Collision avoidance. The captains get a little derpy at times. There we go. Alright, so I will see you guys back in a little while.
16 buff in the dark. It's a 16 buff in the dark. It's a 16.
Take 1,600.
Oh crap.
Minotauro.
Sorry about the YouTube in the background. Woo wee. Yeah. My ship is severely damaged. I think that's an understatement. But it looks like I got a purple unit out of it, at least. So, both of my mining guns just got blown off. Which is a huge problem because in Insane, when you lose something, you lose it for good. So, yeah. Oh, man. I was doing so good just sitting on that one rock. I have so much more of mining of it to do, but not now, apparently. Oh, man. Okay. Repair. 500 iron, 751 more titanium, and I don't have it. I might just send this ship to one of the things, and I just might mine with my drone. Well, there's a good Gatling gun. There's a defense cannon. Is that? Ah, it's a subsystem. I lost my cannons. I lost my mining cannons. Crap. Man. Okay. So this ship is buggered. Where was that big old... There it is. I don't know if you guys saw this, but just that square look, I was like, something about it's a little fishy. Well, it was fishy. It was full of iron. So what I'm going to do actually with this is I am going to select blocks. I'm going to select everything here. And delete it. Reason being, I want to keep my iron. I want to keep all my stuffs. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete everything. Oh, I have to repair it before I can even do anything. Crap. Missing blocks only. Still don't have enough stuff for it. Okay. Well, you know, that's insane for you. So, we're going to go ahead and just tee on out of this. Buy a ship. And I'm going to sit here with this guy and just kind of do this for the next half an hour with this ship. Uah! Definitely sucks. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Damn it. It's just a pain in the ass. It definitely sucks. Losing... Damn near lost my first ship. There ain't much left of it. So... Oh... 55, 56% healed. Yeah, that definitely sucks. Because there's nothing I can do about it. Really. There is nothing I can do about it other than just move on. Well, at least we got a good Gatling gun here, long range defense, a fine bolter, auto turret, and chain guns, which are nice. Definitely is nice. What I might have to do for building the ship is mix it with a little bit of firepower and definitely put some armor on it. I am curious though. I see that white. So if you look here, let me get the mouse out. If you look right up here, do you see how there's a white little speck there on the screen? If you follow it up, you will see that there's things right there. And we definitely want to get those, but I want to get this iron here because this is a huge chunk of iron. I suspect this is probably going to give me in the neighborhood of 3,000 to 4,000 iron with these regular old things. So let me go ahead and get this mined up and I will bring you back. Alright, we're coming to the tail end of this rock. This rock, no joke, has taken me 20 minutes to mine down between the ship and then my drone. So I want to bring you along just so you can kind of see what we're going to get. And also, if we ever start it with the paused, that means something bad just about happened. So I wanted to bring you along. Alright, so they gave me 7,000 iron. Sweet. Now I need to go and find myself some titanium. Now again, you can kind of look around like this and see if you can find something. I've always found it to be better if you do it from this mode, which is N as in November, because you can kind of see things a little differently. But it does look like I don't see any more titanium. Very well could be here, I just don't see it. Could also be hidden in rocks too. Like this rock is suspiciously square, but it's just enough off where I wouldn't go for it. There's some. So, boom. We're going to head off to this rock and get some titanium. I am just going to leave that ship there because I can transport to it right away. Doing H as in hotel, then T as in tango, get in the ship, and W spacebar to get the hell on out of there as quickly as possible. I also need to go and get those that are floating out. Whether they're modules, guns, something. Also, if you guys hear my birds in the background, I have 4 conures for whoever does not know. So they are very talkative. They're always in the same room with me, so I'm sorry if the screeching is a bit loud. I try to get them under control, but sometimes, like right now, they are on a freak out. So I will get them under control and I bring you guys back. The birds are kind of like children sometimes. They need a little guidance to shut them up. Now, most of the time they're just freaking out because there's a bird outside, or oddly enough, we have some weird cat that keeps jumping up on our boat, which is next to our place, and the cat keeps looking in the window and they keep freaking out, and I can't say I blame them for that. So again, sorry if they're really loud. I'm gonna try to do something different going forward. If I can recognize which bird is screaming, I will try to put a picture of them on screen so that way you can understand which one's which. So I have Ari, I have Riker, which are Ari is a sun conure, beautiful bird, you should look him up. Riker, I know I'm going to say this wrong, is an Argentus or an Argenius conure. And then I have a green cheek conure and a pineapple conure. Now the green cheek and the pineapple are mates. Not officially yet, but they will be. And then Ari and Riker are mates also. And the green cheek is Alex, and the pineapple is Pearl. So, anyways, there's a little backstory about what you're hearing in the background. Let's get some more of this titanium, get our ship repaired, and let's find a bunch more titanium so that way we can get rid of the ship we have and get the other ship. At least the other ship has some armor and it has a little more thrusting capability. So, alright, see you guys in a sec. And again, I would like to say sorry for anybody who already knows all these controls and commands by heart because you guys play the game. This is just for all the new people that have never played the game, who are going to play the game, or are interested in the game. I want them to be able to experience everything. So again, I'm sorry if this is annoying with all the tutorials, but that's kind of just the way I am. I'd rather show everybody how to play it in an easier fashion than learning the hard way. So, anyways, short bursts of subsignals. So Zotan are inbound. They'll they'll make their presence known real quick. I couldn't find any more titanium anywhere, so I found this suspiciously square rock. So I'm gonna head into it in the hope that it's a giant thing of titanium. I'm hoping so. Let's see. This is one thing about the starting off in the game. It's just a lot of grinding, and it's best to stay in the sector that you spawn in, at least to start with. So, oh, this is gonna take a while. How far away are they? They are 17 kilometers. Okay, I'm good. What you can do also to check to see how close they are when like pirates jump into the sector is if you press R as in Romeo, it highlights the nearest enemy. So sometimes that's great for battles too. So, alright, I'll see you guys in a sec. Hope this is titanium. Zotan are closer, more strange sub-signals. They're getting very strong. Don't worry, I'll show you guys once they come in. Oh, you know what I could do? Because that ship has a captain, I can tell Noob Turtle to come down here. So where's he headed? Perfect. So he's headed towards the shipyard to stay nice and safe. Small group of aliens have showed up. They're 20 kilometers out. I'm not too worried about them. They're going to die before they get to me. But that is the Zotan that's coming in. If you don't attack them and you don't go towards or attack asteroids, they won't come for you. Otherwise, they will. Luckily for me, there's enough allies here. They're going to take care of that small problem for me. Please be something. Crap. Well, that definitely sucks. Alright, let's see if I can find some more titanium somewhere. I don't think there is any left in this sector. Crap. Let's do this. I'm going to go to it. B. Repair. Perfect. Now, can I change it over to this one? I need a lot more titanium and a lot more iron. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to do the first jump together. Unless I see some more titanium. Let me look around. Hang on. And no, the hidden ores are not just in the square ones. I've seen them in stuff like this, and I've seen them in this. But the square ones, you have a higher likelihood of finding something like this little tiny square one. Come on. Show me right. Nope, of course, it's not going to do it. So let me come over to this one. Let's get this mined up. I'll mine up the iron since I'm right here. See, this isn't fully squared. I don't think there's anything in this one. But let's give it a shot, just in case it is a giant iron clump. I need it. Nope. Nope. No titanium. Nope. No titanium. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and go around here and mine some iron. Really sucks that I lost my mining lasers so early on. That makes it a whole lot harder for me. Now, what I can do is I can go to the equipment dock and buy some, which isn't too bad of an idea, especially since we just finished the ship. So let's do this. Where is the equipment dock? It's down there. 19 kilometers out. Alright, so let's head over there and let's buy some mining lasers. Sometimes you have to spin all the way around to slow down. You can get some speed going in this game, I'll tell you that. Never aim at a facility. Always aim to the side of it. Alright. Mining turret. It's an iron one, but it's not bad. That'd be pretty good too, but let's take that. What else do we have for mining laser? We really don't have anything. We can do salvaging, which isn't bad, but then we have to do cargo. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. So what we're going to do is put that one mining laser on. We're going to get some self-defense going here. Oh, I can't put... Oh, I will be able to put that on. Sweet. And what we're also going to do is we're going to permanently install this, which means we can turn some cannons to auto, which is exactly what we want to do. So if you press I, come into your ship builder. If you click on them, you can press the number 1 key, put them to what you want. Now, if you right click, you can toggle auto fire, or if you click it and press A as an alpha, you can set it to auto fire. So I don't have to touch one whatsoever. Now, when you first get to auto, hold down shift so you have your mouse thing, right click on this and put it to auto fire. Then you don't actually have to touch it at all, and you only have the mining laser to do. So let's go ahead, let's mine around, let's go get some more stuff. I need some more mining cannons badly, so we're gonna have to check back. Oh shit! Woo! That was close. I didn't have much stopping power. And actually, we're gonna fix that right now because that's a no-no. We need to put inertial dampeners on. Where are they? Right there. So let's put some inertial dampeners on here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put some big ones on because that was a little too close to losing my ship again. Which means now I slow down faster than I speed up, which is perfect. Now this laser by itself is not gonna be better than what I have for my drone. My drone does 180 something. However, this ship can move around faster. So it does kind of pay for itself with speed from rock to rock. So let's get some more minerals going and I'll bring you guys. Also, let's check the equipment dock. How long until the next trade out? So I got 20 minutes worth. I gotta wait. Ooh, they got another mining laser. They just switched out. I'll take it. Alright, where's the dock? There's the dock. Trade equipment. Let's go mining turret. And I want to put a silver control on because then I can put more credits on. Ooh, I don't have enough for that one. Turret control gives me one more. That works. Okay. So you press I, go into subsystems, right click, permanently install. And then now let's go ahead, go back into build mode, put my new mining laser on. Must place turret on a block made of titanium or better. Perfect. So what you want to do with that, press turret base, and if you hold down Alt, you can upgrade these by just clicking them, and now they're titanium based, which allows you to put titanium lasers or titanium whatever's on, so that way you can do better. Now what we're going to want to do you see this? The energy deficiency, which means we need to put bigger generators on. So let's go ahead. Yes, we will get into integrity fields, but not yet. So that is a no-go. Okay, so let's squeeze this down a little bit. How much do I have? 700. There's that. Yeah, that's just a little too off for me. Why won't it go there? Interesting. Okay, so let's drop it back a little bit. And we'll make it a little bit wider. Boom. And then we're going to merge all the blocks together so they have a better hit point. And we'll just go with that for now. Also, we need to set this turret up for number 2. Okay, so let's head back over to this rock. See, 1,000 meters a second versus my 300 in my drone. You can see that that significantly helps. What is the range on these ones? So we have 0.75 and 0.75. Okay. The better the lasers you are, the more resources you will get from an iron node or from any node of resources. So it's definitely something to keep in mind, and you definitely want to keep upgrading for efficiency. So, alright, let me get some resources again. So there's still some iron here, but there's no more titanium, and that's the biggest thing we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the next sector. So we're going to do the first jump together. So if you press M as in map, you're going to see where you are. If you zoom out, you can see where you are when it comes to the entire Milky Way. What I did right there by accident was right-clicked on a square. Wasn't intentional, actually. So what we're going to do, exclamation points mean there's some kind of mission there, but I don't want to do a mission. Strange unknown energy signal means that there is some kind of building there. So I'm going to tag that one as where we're going to go. There we go. Let's jump. What I'm doing there, you hold the W for forward, hold the space bar, and you're going to be able to start the jump process provided you have enough energy. Which means you do have to kind of set your shit up right. Hello, the adventurer. It's a pleasure to meet you again. Sorry for your ship. I'm still working on your compensation. So if you would have done the tutorial, you would understand your ship got blown up. So they're going to... You can read through all this if you want to. Once you built a good ship for yourself, would you like to help me? Sure. Alright. I got a new subsystem, which is nice. But until I get a better ship, that's a bad idea for me to install that. Because I'm having power generation issues. I'm only at 15%, so I need to get that much higher. So let's see if we can find some unobtainium or titanium, as I said last season. Initially, I'm not seeing a dang thing. The closer we go to the core, the better off we're going to be for finding the resources we're looking for, but the harder they're going to be. Now, you're going to see these asteroids that are an ore of some sort, which means this whole asteroid is mineable, and it's going to be all iron. Every single bit of this. And just because it's so big, I can't pass it up. Especially early game, we need these. So my best... Sorry, I had to cough there. My best suggestion with these ones is start with a corner. Just start with some kind of section here and slowly work your way inward. Because if you just go straight for the center, you're going to have this thing break off into like 10 different ways. And then it's kind of a nightmare to get it all back, to mine it all. So my best suggestion is just mine the best you can. Section by section, little by little, and just keep mining it. You see how I have a flat area there? I'm just going to keep that flat area going all the way through and through. So we're at 29,000. Let's see what we're at the end. One thing to keep in mind when you mine these, by the way, is the pirates will spawn on you, and they will be within 4 kilometers. So you better have an out ready to go. They're notorious for spawning on these kind of asteroids that you're mining, like this one, this iron asteroid. I guarantee before I get this thing finished, I will have pirates spawn on me. So I gotta get up and I gotta go quick. Which brings up a second point. Always have an escape plan. Unknown energy signal. That's a nuclear sign. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. So what we're going to do is we're going to tag that one because I want to move this way. I want to move a little bit closer to the core so we have a little more iron or titanium that we can try to get. Because the further we move out, the less titanium we're actually going to get. So, alright, see you in a sec. Ooh, we got a mobile turret merchant. Where are you? Right there. what do you have? Long range mining. That'd be nice. I got some Gatlins. Nothing that I'm very interested of. You definitely want to keep an eye on these guys because these guys will have some really good stuff sometimes. So, alright, let's get back to it. Okay, another thing. Make sure that you guys have a dock on your ship. So I have a dock right there. If you have a dock on your ship, that means you can dock to the stations. Without it, you can't transfer stuff back and forth. I forgot to say that one. So, and this is a lot of information, very quick. So you are more than welcome to pause it at any time. Do let me know if any of these tips, tricks, suggestions have helped you out, because I am very curious. My intent is to help people out with this game. So if it's helped you, please do let me know. That means I'm doing something right at least. So I would greatly appreciate that. Alright. So we are at 52,000. So that was a good little chunk of iron there. Okay, now it's time to go find some titanium so I can show you the ship that I want to play with. Not this, I don't know, this ship. You know, that's actually it. So for this episode, I want you to go ahead and put in the comments field, I as in igloo, I ship. That's what I want you to put in the comments field, please. The comment fields do help me out. It changes the algorithm out so that way we can get more viewers and everything. So I want to be able to expand my subscriber count while this year is still around. I'm hoping to break the 200 by the end of the year. See, there's a hidden asteroid right there. See that? I got it on camera with you guys. They are around. You just got to kind of know what you're looking for, and it's a trial and error. You don't get it every time. It is a hit and miss. Yes, I could go buy this subsystem and then know exactly which asteroids have the iron, which ones have the titanium. I just don't really have the power for it because I don't have the titanium for it. So, alright, let me find some titanium and I'll show you the ship that I want to do. Alright, so I couldn't find a single bit of titanium in this place. So what I'm doing is I'm going to jump out and go to the next system. Because there was, even if I found one little note, it's not going to be enough for me to do anything. So we'll put it there. And see, this is where the cooldown mod is actually really helpful. Because it means I'm not having to sit here and wait for 45 seconds for me to be able to jump to the next sector. So, which is really nice. So we'll go up into this one real quick. Let the battery recharge too. And I think we'll have enough power. Yeah, we got this. As long as you have that little crosshair in that square, you're good to go. Or the ship is at least pointed towards where you want to go. So this is just a gate room, which means we can go to this next one. Oh, I need a lot more power. So, and I can't build in this sector, so I can't put on more power generation. So I'm just going to sit here and look pretty for a little bit while the power generates. I will, well, we're almost there. And we're at half. I think that's more than enough. So it takes about a third battery to jump to the next sector. Okay. Do I have to jump to the next sector? No. So what I can also do is I can do this. I'll show you. We can go through this gate and it'll drop us off where we want to go. Again, we have the battery power issue. So it's going to cost, if you look down here on the lower right hand side, you're going to see that it's going to cost me 49 credits to be able to use their gate. I have 20,000, so I think we're plenty good. So let's go ahead, jump through the gate together for the first time. And yeehaw! If you mark on the map where you want to go, you'll know which gate, more or less, most of the time, you'll know which gate to go to. So, alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, autopilot, mine sector. And I'm just going to kind of let it do its thing. If I find iron somewhere, or titanium somewhere, a big old deposit, I'll manually take it over. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of let it do its thing. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and call the episode. So, going forward, all the episodes are going to be at least 30 minutes long, if not longer. We'll kind of see how everything plays out. Depends on how many ships I lose, so on and so forth. So, if you guys like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're still watching this video, I deserve a thumbs up, or at least, if not a subscription, because you are so entertained. So, please, give me that. Give it a thumbs up. Or give it a thumbs down. I'm okay with the thumbs down. I just would like to know why. Please put it in the comment fields down below. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.